Hey guys, Steven here back with part 2 of the tutorial here on the how to fly the RJ from Wilco. Just currently we have started our descent into the Tulsa area. We just reset our um, MCP altitude, autopilot altitude right here. We had reset it to 10,000 feet. Now all I gotta do is double click the altitude button and it will begin an automatic descent of about 2,000 feet a minute, which is perfect. We're looking for, you can see here is the forecast line as to where we need to where it's projected to descend to. Currently, I already did set up in the flight management system. I went ahead and I took liberty of just going to the approach section, click the second approach button right here, and then I just clicked runway 18 left, and then the runway 18 left. Sorry, just this approach button right here, and it the ILS for runway 18 left. It'll automatically put in waypoints. We're not doing any stars today, so that is kind of nice. Does have a whole list of runways for you to choose from, but we're just going to keep it, that's what we selected, and it gives us our altitude that we need to be at. So we need to be at 24 at Urula, or whatever, in a section it is. Then we just let's see, yeah, it just lines us up for the ILS, which is very nice. To get to the ILS frequency, go here, go to nav 1. You want to go to nav 1 right here, and it has manual nav 1. Let's see if we can't change that. Go 109.7, and we'll go to manual. Sorry, we'll just put it in over nav 1. You poo. You know what? Flight management systems are tricky. I believe I'm just gonna manually enter that into the radio stack from here. So we'll just go select. Damn it. See if I can't remember how to do this. There we go. Then just 109. Oh, there we go. 09.7. We'll go to act. So now we have an active frequency ILS. Note you will have to, prior to starting, what am I trying to say? Prior to your descent, you're going to need to go down to the nav source and go to nav 1, and then that's how you navigate. You won't be able to use it through the flight management system section through here. You do have to go to that section and manually do it. So just I'm gonna rejoin you at the descent once I get down to 10,000 feet. So you can see here everything looks happy. You know, it's not too hard to fly the RJ. Once again, I have the checklists out, and we'll go through those, and we'll make sure we're doing everything properly. But let me get down to our initial altitude, and our initial approach down there. Remember that you will be transitioning through flight level 180. You'll need to reset the current altimeter setting for the area. And all that, you just remember below 10,000 feet, 250 knots. Just all you got to really remember. There's nothing really too much with the management of the regional jet, other than you probably need to turn on your landing lights under 10,000 feet. But I'm going to end the video here, and I'll rejoin you in a second. Hey guys, Steven back here. We're just on the beginning of our approach. We're at 200 knots, 3,500. I'm going to go ahead and give it flaps 8 here. And we'll just go a little wing view. I always like enjoying see flaps retract and whatnot. Just kind of keep your speed up around 200 knots. It's going to go ahead and take us in. I'm going to go ahead and set our heading to a heading of 1... What the... R. Minus. R. Yar. Okay, good. I was using speed boost so I could get you guys here in time. So let's just go to heading, and we'll go to a heading of 177. 177. Okay, cool. Heading of 177, we're all set up here. I'm going to go ahead and switch the source from to source. We're going to go to nav1. Localizer. Course. You have to switch that around. It gets a little bit of a pain with this. Yeah, trying to get this damn course thing to work, you know. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. It's a little bit bugged. But, you know, what are you going to do? I'm going to go ahead and arm the approach button, APP. And it'll go ahead and bring us down on the glide slope. And there's our runway right up there. Just trying to get our course back to 177 here. Ah, come on, you bugger. Is that faster? I don't know. It's a little bit difficult. We're showing about 180. If you can't hear the markers, that's because of the ILS frequency. Always set up markers. That will be in a later tutorial on how to fly an ILS approach, which I'm proud to announce will be coming up very soon because I have a lot of free time on my hands and I can do that. Okay, so now we got the course switch turned around. So you can see here's our glide slope, and unfortunately we are way high in the glide path, so I'm going to just manually fly it down. Go ahead and give it 180 knots. We're going to do flaps 20. According to our checklist, it's actually a 75, but we're within means. And sorry for the can hear that, but that's the drag. Just fly the ILS. I'm just flying the ILS in, but we have our gear down, spoilers armed, which are right here, right below the yellow disconnect handle, which is right here. Keep it going down in descent. We have our flaps set to 20. Just speed reduction, keep it nice and smooth, under 200 knots. We're going to go ahead and give it flaps 30. And then we'll go ahead and give it a full 45 in a minute. Pull my nose back up. We have the runway in sight, so we are good to continue to the ground. Let's see, what do we got? Runway is in sight, so we are going to go ahead and give it full flaps. Gear down, check. Okay. And once again, this is all in the sorry, I'm losing my words here. It's all in the checklist, which I'll put in the description below. It's pretty easy to do. Nothing too hard, guys. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Flight management system is tricky to learn, but once you learn it, it comes very naturally. I'm sorry I didn't show you too much on the approach, on the flight management system in the approach section of this, but if you guys do need more detailed in the flight management section, you guys can just leave a comment and I'll be more than happy to get to it. Let's see, speed it up. I just want to keep it at 140 knots for our approach speed. Remember, trim is key in this situation. Just keep it nice and balanced. Don't want to over trim it because you'll fly away right above the glide path. And here we go. Got the runway in sight, and I am flying this manually, so this would be a Category 1 ILS. We'll go into that once again in more deeper detail with the ILS approaches, but we see the runway. We see that we have contact with ground, so we're going to say we're going to continue to the ground before our minimums check. Just keep it nice and smooth. Once again, small movements is really key to this plane. I would reduce the throttle at idle at about 30 whenever the ground proximity warning system calls out 30. So I'm going to just keep bringing it in, 100, 40, 30, idle, start your flare, and push it over, push it over, push it over, and there we go. Not too much of a flare. A little bit rough on the landing. I'm still trying to figure out this plane in that aspect, but that's okay. 80 knots, clear out the rollout. We want to roll out to the end of the runway due to the terminal is kind of towards the end of the runway. Just want to keep it kind of cruising down, and see, rollout throttles idle, check extension, reverse thrust, idle below 60 as necessarily, and autopilot is off, which it is, and that's not a terribly bad landing. It's not my worst, certainly, but definitely could need to work on the flare. It is a touchy plane. The flight dynamics, so like I said in my first impressions video, is like it's like a fighter jet in some cases, and that bugs me a little bit, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's go back to back section here. Taxiing back. Flaps up, which we already did. Spoilers retracted. Let's do that. Come on, guy. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty good day right there. This is a fun plane. You know, the more I get to fly this thing, the more I actually start liking it. First I was like, needs some work, but I'm actually very pleased with how well this plane handles, and it's fun because you actually got to kind of manage the throttle, you got to manage the entire flight, you just don't have a computer do it all for you. It's very much so on you, and it's very fun. I really like this plane actually now. We're going to go ahead and shut off our strobe lights and landing lights, and we're going to go ahead and turn right here on this taxiway. See, lights, anti-ice systems off, transponder off, flight directors are off, so we'll go ahead and take care of that in a minute. Yeah, so that worked out very well. Just keep it nice and smooth on the movements. Do not do a lot of touchy. Like I said, it's a very responsive aircraft. It will move a lot. Just keep an eye on it, but for the most part, it's pretty easy. So we landed in Tulsa. Welcome to wonderful Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was just, the reason I did this flight was just relatively short, and it was just seemed kind of fun, you know. We're gonna go ahead and shut off our anti-ice systems. Boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. So, very cool. Keep taxiing down to this next one right here, Kilo. And let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and light off the APU. I always do this just because whenever you hit the ground, whenever you shut down the engines at the gate, you will lose all power. So in the real airplane, so I suggest you just light off the APU, turn on the generator, make sure you're just getting power to the airplane. It's a little bit glitchy. I am rendering a video right now, the first video I'm doing, so that's why it's a little bit slow on the response, but that's okay. Okay, so pulling into the gate, we're actually gonna pull up to Jetway. So if I believe United parked across the way over here. Yeah. If you notice, I like looking at the plane. It's kind of cool. It's just like, ooh, oh yeah. No, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty fun. I think if you learn how to manage this plane and learn how to use it and effectively fly it, I think it's a really fun plane. I think Wilco did an okay job. Still need to work on a few things, like I say, definitely smaller details, but I would definitely recommend this for you guys to go fly. It's like $40 US, and then I think it's like 30 Euro. But it's just a fun plane to fly, and I think if you guys learn how to manage it and learn the whole RJ system, it can be an awesome plane to fly. And I'm going to go ahead and park it pretty close to here, so the jetway can get to it. We'll go ahead and set the parking brake. So we're taxiing back. Okay, door is set, parking brake set, passenger signs is off. Ding! Okay, generators 1 and 2 off, master ignition off. So we're going to go ahead and turn this guy, this guy off, and then we're going to go ahead and kill our engines. And spooling down up on the on the display unit right there. Okay, fuel flow. And it's just going to give me a few things I need to worry about. Lights is required, doors. We're just going to call them the jetway right now. Jetway, avionics off, lights off, batteries off. So that's how you fly the RJ. It's a little bit difficult to learn. You know, I didn't do the best approach section into it because there's not really too much to do with the approach section in general. But you know, I would definitely be open to it and try to learn it at first. I think it's okay. I mean, I really think it's just they kind of rushed it and they do need to work on fine details. But once they get those done, I think it could be a great aircraft. But hopefully this tutorial was great for you. I will have the checklist in the description. It's really simple and easy to do if you know what you're looking for. But my name is Steven. I want you guys to have a great day, and thank you guys so much for watching my channel. And where the hell is that jetway going? You know what? Nope, not doing the jetway. Wait, hold on. There's no way that's going to my door. Control J. We're just gonna do right on the ground. Okay, jetway's having a brain fart. Okay, yeah, but I would definitely recommend this to any person who wants an RJ. But my name is Steven. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.